Hey, everybody, this is Josh from the Variety Sports Network and co host of the 7th Inning Stretch. And this is your St. Louis Cardinals 2025 starting rotation. Sonny Gray is the ace for the St. Louis Cardinals this year. He did show at times last year that he can be very, very dominant. And there are times where he shows he's human. We all are, aren't we? We'll see what the Cardinals do with their ace this year. He did have a rough spring training where the velocity seemed a couple clicks low, and it seemed to get him beat up a little bit in spring training. There were a couple games where he got pulled in the first or second inning. They got brought back in to go start the third or the fourth. I hope that was just spring training getting the kinks out. I trust it was. Sonny Gray is on the bump for opening day at home for the St. Louis Cardinals against the Minnesota Twins. The other fellows we're going to have in the starting rotation to start the season are Miles Mikolas. We know what he is. He's a bulldog. When he's healthy, he goes out there and eats innings, and he can be a very, very good pitcher. We also know the downside is that when he's not right, he can get chewed up and spit out pretty quickly, but he will keep going out there and take the abuse to not destroy our bullpen early in the season. So we know what Miles Mikolas is. He's got heart. He loves the team. He loves baseball. Sometimes he's great. Sometimes he's not. We just need him to be great more times than he's not. Eric Fetty, who joined the team at the trade deadline last year, will remain in the starting lineup this year. We don't know enough about him. His career has been very up and down. Last year for us, it was a down year. So hopefully for this, it'll be an up year. I see him in the 3 or the 4 spot in the rotation. Andre Palante is going to get his opportunity to start in the rotation this year regularly from opening day, which is nice. He's very serviceable. He's put in the work. He's a good pitcher. He's a good pitcher, but he's nothing to write home about. But we'll see what he does. Starting the season in the rotation and not being brought in or stretched out in the middle of the year may pose a completely different look for him, and we may see something out of Palante that we've never seen before. Now, when it comes down to the fifth man, I'm getting conflicting reports between Liberatore or Matz. I'm going to go with Matz as the number 5 man in the rotation to start the season because of his contract. But lots of rumors floating that the Cardinals are actually going to start the season with a 6-man rotation because we have a stretch of 26 games in 27 days. That 6th man sounds to me like it will be Matthew Liberatore, as he's a very good long man out of the bullpen. It would be natural for him to maybe make a 4-inning start and then have a little bit of a bullpen game. That is our starting rotation for the start of the year for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's not something to be excited about, not nearly as excited about as the offense and the young guys we have defensively, but we'll see what happens. That's what the Cardinals got.